So, can you tell me the number of terms in this? Number of terms. How many terms are there in the series? Post your answers. How many terms are there? Very good. 200. Right. So, the number of terms is 200. What is the sum of these? For example, when you take the first two terms, it will be minus 1. Got it? And the next two terms, it will be minus 1. So, the minus 1 up to how many times? Can you guess it? How many times? Can you guess it? Very good. Minus 1. Very good, Sandeep. Yes, 100 times. It will be minus 1, so 100 times. So now pose the sum. What is your sum? If you add a minus 100 times, what is your sum? Minus 100. Yes. Got it? So now pose the average. Which option is right? Which option is right? Right. Post your answers. So any doubts? Have any doubts? We know the number of terms. Totally, we have 200 terms in this series. And when you find the sum, it will be minus 100. That is 100 times minus 1. Got it? So the average will be the sum of the terms divided by the number of terms. So it will be minus 0.5. Okay. Any doubts? Shall we go to the next? Okay. So now I'm going to give the question which is based on the arithmetic progression. Okay. So in this question, series are not given. Okay. What is given in the question? Find the first term. It is based on the arithmetic progression. That means the each number added by the difference is same. In the series, the difference is same. And the sixth term and the 10th term is given in the question. What will be the first term in the series? Okay. I think all these things you already studied in, I think, in the 9th or 10th standard already நீங்க படிச்சிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So you have to find the first term. Okay. And then sixth term is given, 10th term is given. Okay, sixth term is, what is the general form? That is to find the nth term. What is the formula in AP? In arithmetic progression, A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, if you want to find the nth term, this is a common formula. Okay, the A is nothing but the first term. Okay, and D is a common difference. Common difference, and n is the number of term. Got it? In this question, sixth term is given and the 10th term is given. Very good, Sham. Sixth term is given and the 10th term is given, which means what? So A plus n minus 1 into D is the formula for to find the nth term. So if it is a sixth term means 36 is your sixth term, which means what? A plus n is 6. So n minus 1 will be 5D. That is your first equation. Okay. And then come to the next. 56 is nothing but the 10th term. That means A plus 10 minus 1. So 11D. That is your equation 2. So when you solve these two equations, you will get the A and D. Correct? So the A is nothing but your first term. Correct. And just subtract both. Going to stop sharing. So just subtract both. Okay. Oh, sorry, 90, right? 90. So when you subtract it, it will be minus 20, and this plus a minus a will be cancelled. And when you subtract the both, it is minus 9 and plus 5. Okay, so minus 4d. Minus 4d. So can you find the d now? What is the value of d? What is the value of d? Post your answers. Right. So minus minus will be cancelled. So 4d equal to 20 means d is equal to 20 divided by 4. So d is equal to 5. Now find the first term. How can we find the first term? First term means you need to find a. That is the first term. Right? So already we have an equation that is, let me take the first equation. 36 plus equal to a plus 5d. Okay, so we know this d already, that is 5. So a plus 5 into 5, 36. So which is equal to what? 36 is equal to a plus 25. Right. Post your answers. So what about your a? 36 minus 25. Right. Post your answers in the chat box. So any doubts? Any doubts? Respond all the 106. Respond in the chat box. Nagarajan மட்டும்தான் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Or I have network problem, I don't know. Shalini, yes. So clear. Can you try the next question? Okay, in this question, you want to find the 16th term. Options are given. The 6th term of the arithmetic progression is 12, and the 8th term is 22, and that means what? Find the first term and find the 16th term. You need to find the two things. First is the find the first term and then the 16th term. Find it. Same thing. We know the nth term. General term. We know that. That is what? Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in that series, we need to find the first term, that is a, and then the 16th term. Okay, we need to find the first term and the 16th term. Got it? Sixth term is given. That means what? Sixth term is 12, which means a plus 6 minus 1. So 5d. And then eighth term is given, that is 22, which means what? A plus 8 minus 1, 7. 7d. Vishwa, answer post பண்ண சொன்னேன் Vishwa. Register number இல்ல. I'll share the Google form at the end of the class. அதுல நீங்க சப்மிட் கொடுத்தா போதும். இங்க இருந்தாலும் என்னால எடுக்க முடியாது attendance. So subtract it. So 12 minus 22 will be minus 10. plus a minus a will be cancelled and minus 2d. Now tell me what is the value for d. D is what? Define the common difference. Right. D is 5. Very good. Minus 10 divided by minus 2, which will be 5. Right. So now find the first term. We need to find the first term and also the 16th term. Keep in mind. Okay. So can you find the first term now? So we'll take the one equation, that is 12 equal to a plus 5d. I know the d already. So 12. Very good. Very good. Your answers are right. A plus 5 into 5. So A is equal to what? 12 minus 25. So the first term is minus 13. Minus 13 is your first term. Okay, not 13 ma. Minus 13 is your first term. Okay, find the 16th term, which means what? A plus 15d. That means a plus 16 minus 1 into d, which means what? A plus n minus 1 into d. So here n is the 16. So 16 minus d. I know the value of a and d. Okay, what is a? Minus 13, 15 and 5. So minus 13 plus 75, I think so. Find it. Right. Right. Right answer. All the students kindly post your answers. Should I repeat the same? Is that clear? Yes. Okay. And we'll go to the next one. Try this question. Try this question. Find the general term of this arithmetic progression. Find the general term. So, from this series, we can easily find the first term and the common difference. By using the common difference and the first term, we can find the general form of the term. Okay. Can you try this? So the series, given series is what? Minus 3, minus 1 by 2, comma 2, etc. So what is your first term? Post your answers. We need to find the general term. Okay, that is the question. And what is your first term? Yes, minus 3. And what is your common difference? What is your common difference? How can we find the common difference? Very good, right? When you find the difference between the first term and the second term, we can find the common difference. But always we have to subtract the second term from the first term. So minus 1 by 2 plus minus 3. So it is plus 3. Okay. So minus 1 by 2 plus 3. So which will be what? So when you take the LCM, minus 1 by 2 plus 6 divided by 2. So minus, no, plus 5 by 2. Right. So the difference is Now find the general form of the series. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into t, where a is what? Minus 3. We don't know the nth term, and d is 5/8. So minus 3 plus 5n divided by 2 minus 5/2. Right. Okay. And then add the both. Minus 3 minus 5/2 plus 5n divided by 2. Find and post your answers. So it will be minus 6 minus 5 divided by 2 plus n 5/2. Right. Right, Yadav. Lesma. So minus 11 by 2 plus 5 divided by 2n. That is a general term. Yeah, right. 5n minus 11 divided by 2. Right. 3. I think typing mistake, Sandhya. Okay, any doubts? Okay, try this question. What is the common difference? 11th term is 47, first term is 7. Find the common difference. Right. So the general term is what? Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here 11th term is already given in the question. What is the 11th term? 47. And your first term is what? 7. Find d. These are the given things. Yes or no? Okay. So 11th term, which means what? A plus n minus 1, 11 minus 1, 10d equal to 47. And A we know that is 7 plus 10d equal to 47. And 10d equal to 47 minus 7. I think after that you can find. So 10d equal to 40. What is your common difference? D is nothing but the common difference. Yes, find it. Right. Right answer. Right. 4. Any doubts? Shall we go to the next? Last question. Find the answer for this question. That means you are going to find the sum of the terms. Got it? Sum of the term. Find out the sum of this sequence. So before that, we need to know how many terms are there in the sequence. Okay, how many terms are there? Okay, and what is the formula to find the sum of the terms? Do you remember that? We have the formula to find the sum of the terms in the arithmetic progression. Okay, so that is what to find the sum of the terms n divided by 2 plus the first term and the last term. Got it? So I know the first term already. What is your first term in the series? Post your answers. What is the first term in the sequence? 10. And your last term? And what is your last term? Right, 100. Now I need to know how many terms are total number of terms in this. That means I need to find this n. Yes or no? So if you find that n, we can easily calculate the sum of the terms. Got it? Okay, to find the nth term, what is the formula to find the nth term? This 100 is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into t. So when you find the value of n, when you find the value of n, we can find the number of terms in that sequence. Yes, the first term is 10, n minus 1, and the last term is 100, which is equal to 100. Can you find the n, value of n now? Sorry, 5. So 10 plus 5n minus 5 equal to 100. Okay, 90 equal to 5n minus 5. And 95 is equal to 5n. What about your n? 95 divided by 5. Yes or no? So now post your answers. What is your n? Right. Which means what? We have the 19 terms in this sequence. So now find your sum. Now find the sum. So Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into the first term and the last term. So the n is 19. We know that. And the first term is 10. And what is your last term? 100. Very good. Post your answer, students. This is your last question. Kindly post, all the students, kindly post your answers in the chat box. In my class, totally 114 students are there. Post your answers. So, which will be 19 into 110 divided by 2. Very good, very good. So, it should be what? 1045. So, same thing, I'm going to take only the basic level question in the arithmetic progression. Not going to take any questions from GP, geometric progression, and the harmonic progression. Okay, so study only the basic level question in the arithmetic progression. Any doubts, ma? After that, we cannot meet, right? After that, we can meet only after the cycle test one. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. I'll post attendance link. Wait. Study well, try to get the full marks. 30 questions will be there. Okay. Try to get 30 out of 30. Wait, students, don't leave. I'll post the attendance link. So you have 2 hours today, CDC class. So all MCQ, Sham. Yes, all MCQ. Okay, fill the Google form. Fill the Google form and then leave. Thank you all. Recording.